haven't had a talk like that with my wife since we used to just pull up in front of Crystals in the parking lot. Just chill, man. I mean, just how you just go to a parking lot. It don't matter where you at, man. You just pull in the parking lot, just sitting there chatting, or you just pull in somebody's driveway, man, just chatting. I mean, we had a talk, and I just apologize, man, because I admit, I haven't been the best husband to my wife. No cheating, nothing like that. Just my, aggravation level, just everything. I needed it. We just came off vacation too, so just very needed. I advise that for anybody, man. I don't care what your situation is. Whether you can take a couple of days off, a day off, a week off, man, 2 weeks, a month, whatever it is, man. And it should be periodic. It shouldn't just be like one season of the year, you know what I'm saying? You need a constant break from life, because life will whoop your behind. From the left to the right, man. That's I can't get no realer than that. Life will kick your behind. And that's what it was, kicking my behind, and I wasn't really taking it out on my wife. I was just very short patience. I wasn't understanding. I wasn't emotionally available. Cause I'm already a type of black and white type of person, you know what I'm saying? I perceive things, and it's there's no gray line. It's this way or that way. She, talking, and it's like, if you have a problem, okay, this is how you solve it. It's like, I'm not really just listening. Fellas, just listen. Man, you ain't even got to say nothing, bro. Just listen. Hey, I ain't preaching to the choir. I'm learning this myself. I'm learning this my doggone self, man. But yeah, I apologize, and man, not to get too much into the intimacy we shared and just conversing, but it was just like a lot of freedom, a lot of restoration, a lot of understanding, a lot of love. It was just a beautiful thing, man. I mean, it's for men and women, man. Don't go to sleep holding a grudge with your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend. Shoot, this can even extend to your friends, man. You got some beef, man. Hey, talk about it, man. Make sure you apologize. If the other person want to hang on to whatever they want to hang on, that's on them, man. You can't control other people, but you can control you. And that's what matters. Your character. What you do under pressure. What you say under pressure. Are you building when you talk? When you all are having an argument, are you talking, or are you arguing to win, or are you arguing excuse me, are you having an argument to love after that, to live after that, to fix it? You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times, we argue. I'm not talking about just me. I'm just saying everything. We argue, and it starts out pure, then it gets to a point where you just want to win. You know what I'm saying? Now while your mama got 2 toes, it's like, well, dang, cuz. Hey, no offense to anybody that got 2 toes, though. Hey, no offense. I'm just saying, it's like even with social media, man. Like, not everybody's going to have the same opinion about things. Wouldn't the earth be born if everybody literally agreed? I mean, some things you should just naturally agree on. Like, that's what it is. This is what it should be. But we all think different. We process different. We talk different. We react different. That's just the whole nature. That's how God made us. And yeah, I feel good, man. So I mean, if you out there, man, hey, man, tell your girl, man, you love her, man. And another thing, man, I feel like God would just beat me up today in this truck. You know, I did the bad thing. We had an argument and we went to sleep, and then I went to work. We kissed before I went to work, but it's never good to go to bed with an argument pending. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, talk it out. Do not touch the pillow until you talk it out. Love after that. But get back on topic. As I was riding in my truck, I was like, man, especially if you married, it's a privilege to come home to your wife or your husband, to your kids, and for the long, because the pressures of life, work, whatever you got going personally, you kind of get lost in the sauce. Hey, man, it happens to the best. You get lost in the sauce, and everything becomes about you. Like, oh man, you start feeling like it's a burden to do this, or y'all owe me a thank you card, or why y'all ain't do this, or why you ain't do this, why you acting like that, But what God was really telling me, it's like, man, it's a privilege to come home to a beautiful wife. And I'm not just talking about on the outside, because she is amazing. She is beautiful. I mean, she is sexy, but she is so much beautiful inside. She's a good thing. She's wonderful. There she is right now. But yeah, I had to be reminded, man. It's like, yo, it's a privilege to come home to her, to love on her, to serve her, to serve your kids, to provide, to lead. As men, man, we gotta lead our relationships. We gotta lead our families, man. We caught up in, the woman always want to tear the man down. Nah, well, hey, lead, bro, lead. You know why she want to lead? You know why she ain't gonna let you lead? Cause you ain't, she ain't seeing you lead worthy. That's just the cases I see. Hey, famous phrase. Hey, no judgment here, but I'm just saying. But yeah, it's a privilege, man. It's like to come home and open the door, daddy. My little one, he too. He's not speaking clearly, but I'm daddy, or I'm bye. But yeah, that's a beautiful thing to come home and see her looking all fine. Oh man, okay. I might have to get off this, do some things. But yeah, man, if you haven't heard it from anybody, man, it'll be a disservice from me not to give that perspective, give that knowledge, give that wisdom to somebody young or old out there struggling it with the section. So you might be out there grinding, man. You come home, man, probably fussing, kids just need I say more? But man, if you just, hey, sit down, take a break, take a day off, just drive, man. That's a soothing thing too, man. Just, hey, Get you a fire playlist on Spotify, man. Hey, hit that highway. Come back a changed man, changed woman. Like I said, this goes both ways. I'm not gonna attack one person or one gender. It goes both ways. To bring all that to a conclusion, we both are in a better place. People expect people that have been together for years to just have it all together. It's like, nah. Me and my wife been together since 2007. We got married in 2012, but we were friends and became lovers and friends. Let me stop. But yeah, it's 2020, which is going by fast. And I still learn new things about her day after day. We are not perfect. We don't have any horror stories. Hey, we agree. Hey, one thing I can say about us, we not perfect, but you're not gonna hear no story. And again, no judgment. No, you're not gonna hear. Oh, I used to, treat her like trash and everything. And then we in a better spot. No, we have our days where we disagree. We can be childish. We growing. I feel like each year you have to redate your wife or redate your husband. Because nobody stays the same. No, people evolve. You can't. I'm not dating my wife from 2007. I'm not dating my wife from 2015. I'm not even dating my wife from 2019. I'm present in 2020. And my presence in my family's life, man, they're gifting me joy. It's like I say, it's a privilege. It's a privilege to be able to serve them and to provide. And some days it be hard, but man, like I say, you come through that door, see them faces. Come on, you remember why you do it. You remember why you bite your tongue and not cuss out whoever. You reminded. This is why I do this. And another thing, not to get too off topic, I realize also how you can also get lost in the sauce. You gotta take time for yourself too, man. Just individual time. It's all right. It's all right. Everything won't have to be, super family oriented. Where every time you take a day off, you gotta do things with. No, take a day off. Like I say, just drive, man. Do your hobby. Play basketball, video game. Buy something for yourself. You gotta see the fruits of your labor. You have to see the fruits of your labor. I know for me that's because I barely buy anything, but when I do buy stuff, it's pretty expensive. I'm not gonna lie, but I think like I was talking to my wife. It was literally a time where it was years before I other than like the basic necessities, I never really bought myself anything. So that just attributed to it, not attributed. It just really piled on to what I already had going on, of feeling underappreciated and all this stuff. All that bull crap. Hey, cause my wife and kids don't owe me anything. Your wife and kids do not owe you anything. Again, it's a privilege. It's a privilege. Man and woman, husband, wife, it's a privilege to be married to your spouse. That's just real. Figure it out. Talk it out. Talk to God. If you're spiritual, hey, stop playing with it. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. I just feel inspired. I want to share it, man. Like I say, a bit of disservice, man. If you got something positive to say, man, hey, comment. Comment under this platform. Like I said, you can find Eddie's Little Show on SoundCloud. My podcast. You find the video presentation on YouTube. I don't have a Instagram just yet. But I also have another page on Instagram called Blip Thought. Check that out. So, follow, subscribe on YouTube. Hey, let's do life together. You're not by yourself, brother, sister. You're not by yourself. All right, y'all be easy.